Well, good morning and welcome to our time of prayer over the next 21 days. We are focusing ourselves on prayer as a church, and we'd love you to join us in as many different ways as possible. Now, just to remind you that last week we gave out a little prayer card, which is also available this week. If you didn't get one, please get one. It's got all the times and dates on it. Just remember that the date has changed for the final one to the 2nd of February, but we'll remind you of that by email. So I just wanted to remind you of the things that are happening through this week. Well, first of all, we're going to be meeting tonight, that is the 14th of January at 7 o'clock for 2 hours down at the hub. That'll be 7 o'clock till 9. We will give you some refreshments, coffee and tea and that sort of thing. But we'd love you to come and join us and be part of that prayer time together. During the week, this week, we've got global prayer, which is on Zoom. We've got the revival prayer time, which is on WhatsApp, and then the prayer meeting in person at the hub, 7 o'clock in the morning on Thursday morning. If you need more details of that, please come and see me, Paul, or see one of the members of staff, and we'll be able to help you find that information. Gentlemen, on Saturday morning, 8:15 till 10 o'clock, we're going to meet. We're going to have breakfast together, and then we're going to pray together. Now, I have sent an email out asking you to book in. That's simply because we want to make sure that we cater for as many people as are coming. Please, would you book in on guest list? If you haven't got that, again, please come and see me. But we're looking for a great time when we're going to pray together as guys. We wanted to introduce you to a booklet which is called Try Praying. This morning you're going to be given a copy of this, and it's primarily aimed at people who don't know Jesus. Obviously, you will find some information in there that will be helpful to you. You'll be able to read it, you'll be able to get stuck into it. But this booklet, we want you to be able to give it to one of your friends. The aim is for those people in those conversations where somebody's ill, or they're worried about something, there's a financial issue or a family issue, and you're talking to them, you can give them this booklet that says, well, why not try praying? It's got lots of different ideas. It goes over several days, and it looks at different aspects of prayer, praying to God, praying with faith, praying about the situations you're in, what you can ask God, where you can ask them. All the simple stuff that we take for granted is all in this booklet, Try Praying. As I said, we're going to give you one, and the purpose of giving you one of these is that you can give them away to one of your friends, and we'd really encourage you to do that. And please tell us your stories. We want to know when you did it, when you gave it away, who you gave it away to, what the result of that was, and we want to share those stories on Sunday morning and through the bulletin and newsletters. We'll anonymize some of it so that it's not personal. But we want to know the stories of when you've been talking to somebody and given them a Try Praying booklet, and to see what happens afterwards. We want to encourage you. We want you to give you the right tools to be able to share with your friends how Jesus can help them in their times of trouble. So this week, we'd like you to focus on the locality of Cockermouth and the surrounding areas in Cumbria. Over the next 21 days, we're going to be following the pattern of Jerusalem and Judea, i.e. nearby Cockermouth and wide into Cumbria. We're going to be looking at Samaria, which we're looking at as the UK, and then we're looking to the ends of the earth, which is quite obviously the ends of the earth. So this week we're going to focus on Jerusalem and Judea, Cockermouth, surrounding area, and Cumbria. And so we'd like you to pray for these following things. We'd like you to pray for our children and young people. They are doing the Try Praying series for themselves in their own age groups, but we want you to pray for them that God really impacts them over the next few weeks. We want you to pray about giving to kings, and that can be financial. This is a good time to pray and ask God about how much you're giving, how much you would like to give, both financially, but also that might be your time, it might be your effort, your skills. And we'd like you to pray about how you can serve and how you can give within Kings. We'd like you to pray about buildings. You know that we've been looking at various buildings over the past few years, and one very recently, but we'd like you to pray that God gives us clear insight as to what he wants us to do and how he wants us to move forward. Pray for your small groups. Pray for the people who lead your small groups. Pray for the small groups themselves and the people in their small groups. Why not consider meeting with some of your small group people and praying for your small group, or maybe in prayer triplets together? We'd like you to pray for the growth of King's Church. We would like King's to grow. We'd like it to grow numerically, but we'd also like it to grow spiritually and in maturity. Please pray for the church itself. Pray for our leaders. Pray for their protection and safety. Pray that they don't fall into temptation. Pray that they are able to lead with wisdom in all sorts of areas, whether that's the elders, the core team, our worship leaders, our children's workers, our youth workers, our social impact groups, and pray for our social impact groups, for the Bridge Cafe, for English Cafe, for Mealshare, for Amplify. Please pray for them, that we actually are impactful and that we are not just doing things, but we're making disciples as we do them. In terms of Cumbria, we'd love you to pray for linking lives, for safe families. We'd love you to pray for CAP and the food bank that goes across the Northwest. We'd love you to pray for those organisations. And above all, we'd love you to pray for all the churches in Cumbria where the gospel is preached, where people believe in Jesus. Pray for our own churches in Whitehaven and Workington, Keswick, Carlisle, Penrith, and then down into the south in Kendal, Lancaster, and all around there. We just pray for those churches. Pray they would grow. Pray that they would understand and know God's love in their communities. And so we're asking you to join us to pray. We ask you to be with us, stand with us, and we'll see you at the various prayer meetings. Thank you.